How's it going, everyone? It's GadgetsBoy. Welcome to another video. In this one we have the brand new Amazfit GTR 2E. Sounds like a car, like the Nissan GTR. But we're going to unbox it, set it up with my smartphone, and I'll show you guys what this is all about. This smartwatch is actually reasonably priced as well. It costs £119 at the point of this video. But other than that, it offers so much features as well. It packs so much punch for the price that you pay for it. Without further ado, let's get in the box, see what you get, and set it up, show you the interface and all that stuff. Let's get on with it. So this is the box, as you can see, nicely, neatly packaged, and it tells you a bit of some of the features like always on AMOLED display, long battery life, voice assistant. You've also got sleep quality monitoring, and you got the personal achievement intelligent health assessment system there, PI, and you got blood oxygen saturation measurement as well. So let's open this up. And we have the smartwatch itself. So this is the matcha green edition. It's also available in grey and black as well. They've got specific official names, but they're just basically grey and black strap edition if you want to get those instead. So let's just peel this off. Ooh. So it comes in different languages as well, so you can set those languages as you see fit. Let's just take this apart, see what else is in the box. On this side we have the user manual, so keep that, give that a read. Helps you set it up very quickly so you know exactly what you're doing. And on this side we have the charger, so that's it in there. So we have this charging dock that comes with it, so just take that off. As you can see there, it's a nice little charging dock there, so you just have to use a standard USB plug. Plug that in and you're good to go. So this would take about 2.5 hours to fully charge the Amazfit GTR 2E. So keep that in mind. So what I usually do with my current smartwatch is I don't let it run fully flat before I recharge it. So I tend to just top it up every now and then when I need to do so I don't have to wait for it to fully go flat before spending 2.5 hours to charge it back up. The watch itself has a thin, light, bezel-less design, which is pretty cool. And it has always on AMOLED display as well, and you get a lot of features in there. You get 2.5D curved glass as well, really nice. I love this aluminium finish, aluminium alloy body. It's 1.39 inches as well and gives you 326 ppi, and you have a 22mm watch strap which has that usual way of removing it. Just get rid of that. Got this little clasp here that you just, little slider here that you just take and remove it, and you can replace the watch strap with something else if you wish to do so. The user interface itself is a touchscreen display, so you'd have to swipe up and down to actually use it. So if you do English there, download the application to set it up, which I'll do shortly. And you have 2 buttons on the side as well, so quick application launch button and menu and home button as well. So we'll go through that shortly. Let's just download the app and see what that does as well. So to add the watch itself on the QR code side of things is very easy. So scan QR code with the Zepp app. So you just download Zepp app. I've already got a Zepp watch here, which is the Zepp Z. There's a video up on the channel on that as well, so do check it out. But they use the same applications, and you'll be able to bind them together. It works with iOS and Android device, and you just need to have Android 5.0 and above, or iOS 10 and above to be able to use this application with it. So that's the quick user guide. It just tells you what it does, how to operate the user interface. So at the moment it's it's recovering watch settings as well. So that's allowed me to get in the watch now, so I can start using the watch and I can show you guys everything that this does. When you first set it up as well, it's going to run through some updates that you need to do. So bear that in mind if you're going to be buying this for someone as a present and something they want to use straight away. It might be worth taking out the box and setting it all up before you actually give it to someone. So with this, I have to download the update, which is the version 1.3.605, and it just updates for me. And then I can start using the smartwatch. Okay, so about 20 minutes later, the watch is now fully updated to the latest firmware and software update. So looking at the actual software itself, so the top button is your home button to also wake it up. And then you can swipe across for different quick menu options. So there you can see my fitness. I haven't done anything with it yet, so otherwise that will show me my steps done for the day and the daily activity stuff. With this as well, what you can also do is then swipe up to see more information about the day, and you can set your goals there. Swipe across even more. You can do your heart rate monitoring, but again, you can go up like on all the options and you can see all the extra available menu for you there. If you go back out, we swipe across, so you look at media control, so you can control your music if it's connected to your smartphone, for example. So you can't actually store music on here. You can see the weather option here as well. You can scroll up again to see what else is there available to you. You can see other weather options for each day. So tomorrow, you can see the weather for tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and so on, which is pretty useful to quickly look at if you're on the go. You don't want to get your phone out. Then you got your personal activity intelligence there. So Pi, so this will intelligently put all your scores together for heart rate monitoring and all that stuff. And it basically crunches all that data to something that's much more palatable, something that's more that's easy to understand. So you can look at it at a glance and see how well you've done for the day. And it gives you like different rewards as well and scores throughout the day, which is pretty cool. With that, again, you can scroll up and see all the information. So you can see your heart rate zone. You can see low, mid, high, all the stuff that you need to see how you can improve your well-being. Scroll across, it goes all the way back again, so it loops across. So here you can see all the quick options, so like alarms, your weather, your Pi score, your heart rate, activity goal, SpO2. And on here as well, you can tap that SpO2 and actually measure your blood oxygen measurement. You can saturation, you can see that through that. So press that again, that will take you to the home screen. And just like most smartwatch is very similar in the way that you operate it as well. So pressing and tapping and holding onto the home screen here. Like so, you'll be able to change the watch face, so you can scroll across and see all the watch faces available to you. Unfortunately, as this is not an Android operating system, you won't be able to connect to the Play Store and download more watch faces, for example. But they have plenty of watch faces on here that you can choose from to suit different preferences as well. So on each watch face, you can edit it as well. So the complications can be edited. So here you got Pi. You can scroll up and down to change it to different things, and then you got the bottom one as well. Scroll up and down, and you can change what you can actually see at a quick glance if you want to do so. You can also swipe up as well. So swiping up will give you notifications, which if I had one here, I'll be able to tap it and it'll give me what the details are under that notifications. But what you can't do is then reply to that notifications on your smartwatch. But what you can do is have a quick glance at it, and if it's important, you can then go on your smartphone to actually see what that notification is about and interact with it accordingly. What you can also do is swipe down. So swiping now will give you a quick settings option, so you can see things like your battery level, quick weather information. You've got torch, so you can put your torch light on, adjust the brightness level, so you can put it on auto, or you can also swipe up and down to adjust the brightness level. But I'd leave you on auto just to save battery life, if you know what I mean. So scroll across there as well, you can see other options there, but it's just a quick settings options there, so you can see what you can actually do on the smartwatch. Pressing this will take you into your menu options, so you can see all the options available. There's no dial here, something that I could do on the Zepp Z, for example. But on here, you can swipe up and down. So you've got things like Pi, heart rate, blood oxygen saturation measurements. You then got temperature as well. So you'll be able to see what the temperature is. So right now where we are, it's 24.2 degrees inside of the house, which should change if I decide to go outside. You got your workout options there, activities, stress management, activity goal, and then all the way to events, widgets. And in the settings, you can change watch faces again, display brightness, adjust the vibration level, user preferences, and so on. The settings options doesn't give you a lot, but I like it like that. It's nice and simple, so you don't have to do a lot of things in the settings at all. What you can also do as well, if you want to quickly start running or do your exercise level, is tap that button on the bottom there. So you can tap that, and that will give you all the quick workout options like pool swimming, elliptical, climbing, etc. You can select which workout you actually want to engage with and start working out with your smartwatch. What this GTR 2 can also do is automatically detect workout mode. So if I get on my bike and start cycling, it will know that I'm outdoor cycling and automatically start tracking the cycling session. So basically for £119, you have 24-hour heart rate monitoring, you have sleep tracking as well, and the sleep tracking can also do daytime nap measurements as well, tracking. So if you're sleeping for more than 20 minutes, it also automatically pick it up as day nap and measure that as well. You've got stress level management, SpO2 measurement. Again, these are features that you expect on something that's a lot pricier than this. But for £119, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck there. For those who like to take it outside, so for swimming, or if you're going to be wearing a shower, for example, this is 5 ATM certified, so you'll be able to do so. Again, read into what this actually means, because most people think it actually means I can deep dive into 50 meters of water, but it's more about the pressure on the watch itself. But 5 ATM is actually really still good. You get more than 50 watch faces to choose from, and also always on displays there, which you can also choose from like 40 plus different always on display watch faces to match the actual watch face that you've picked as well. With the silicone cover, it's 22mm, you can change it. So if you want to be wearing this for sports activity, you can do so. But if you want to change it to like a leather strap, you can do so as well. So you can go with your suit or something smarter if you want to do that. With 90 plus built-in sport mode, you really have nothing lacking there as well. So you have plenty of options available in terms of sports option, and it picks up 6 sports mode in terms of automatically picking up sports mode when you wear it, like running outside or treadmill, walking, etc. You can do so. In terms of battery life, you're looking at 471 mAh battery in there, and that will give you 24 days of typical use and 45 days of basic use. But as usual, most manufacturers will quote this battery life usage scenario, but I guarantee you won't get 24 days out of this or longer than that on basic use as well. On typical use, I reckon you'll get, I don't know, depends what you do with it, but from my experience, you won't get 24 days of typical use on it. The way that I use my smartwatch, I would never get that much usage out of it. But regardless though, you're still getting a really good battery life when it comes to this watch. One thing worth mentioning as well, which I find useful, is that offline voice assistant. So with this, you'll be able to launch things like your heart rate monitor by just using your voice. It just means if you're occupied or your hands may be greasy when you're using in the kitchen, you can use it to launch things like stopwatch or timer, for example. But it's offline, so you don't rely on connecting to the internet to actually use this. As far as I know, there's no GPS built into this, which just means that you have to rely on your smartphone to track your workout route if that's something that's important to you. But if you really want to get those deep functionality when it comes to hardcore training session, this is perhaps not the one to look at to get. But if you're someone who's like a casual person like me, who likes to exercise, track my well-being and stuff like that, things that are essential to me, like the name might suggest, GTR 2E, then this is more than enough for that. Just like the watch as well, the actual Zepp app that comes with it, which I already use with my Zepp Z watch, is very easy and minimalist as well. So if we look on the app itself here, it shows you quick information like your heart rate, your PI score, your sleep score. If we drag this up, you can see all the tools available. So you can see, you can set your alarm, vibration, incoming call settings, running, walking, etc. And you can also arrange this so you can edit it and actually add other tools there as you wish to do so. If you want, you can just drag that back down. And you've got enjoy, which are things like alarm again, schedule, finding your devices, target settings, incoming call, etc. And then at the bottom, you see options that are not supported by this particular smartwatch. But if you get another model, those options might become available to you. If we go into my devices, you can see the devices that I have already. So you can see, again, my goals and records and stuff at the bottom. But what you can do is go into the actual watch settings itself. So it gives you the battery life that's left. You can go into store and see what watch faces are available, so you can download some more and manage the ones you have already. And then you can go into notification and reminder and set all these notifications, things like emails, SMS, and app alerts. And if you go back out, you can go into vibration and set again for your notifications, all your vibrations, you want it for your preference. Health monitoring allows you to do things like activity detection. You can also set your sleep, breathing, quality monitoring. This is in beta, but it still gives you a decent score, so you know how well you're breathing when you're sleeping. And if you go down, you got watch settings, so you don't have to do everything on the watch. You can actually do some of the settings inside the app itself. So band location, if it's left or right, I wear my watch on the left side. Display brightness, for example, you can adjust screen duration, screen on, always auto screen off as well. You can change all those things inside the app settings itself. And yeah, that's the main thing there. App settings, find my watch, discoverable if you're going to link it up with something else, system updates, all in there for you. Other than that, if we go back to the home screen, you can then tap things like heart rate, so you can see how that's measured over time. So it gives you like a nice little trend that you can monitor as time goes by. The same thing for PI as well. If I had some PI scores, that would chart and show me the trend over time. And also, if I go to sleep score, it will show me what that is over time by week, month, year. If you go back into day, so you can see what that is. It tells me the color, like so things like deep sleep, rapid eye movement, light sleep, how much time I was awake, and my sleep breathing quality. So 100 points there. So you can see the reference value as well. It also explains what they actually are, if you wish to understand those things as well. So that's it for the Amazfit GTR 2E smartwatch, guys. As always, let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and all relevant links will be in the description area if you want to check it out as well. But in the meantime, please do subscribe, hit the bell notification as well if this is your first time on the channel. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.